Hi, this is Cinderella. Welcome to the channel. You're watching Cinderella Soul Speak. Let's get comfortable on this channel. Come closer. This is a safe space. Drink your tea, have your coffee if you like, or have your favorite drink. Let's enjoy and get comfortable on this space or on this channel. How to stop second guessing yourself. Yeah, that's right. Have you ever made a decision, then spent days, even weeks, replaying it in your mind, wondering if you got it right, if you said the right thing, or if you should just go back and do it differently? If that's you, you're not alone. And today, I want to speak directly to that part of you that feels stuck in the cycle of second guessing. Second guessing isn't about doubt, it's a complex dance of fear, perfectionism, and sometimes deep rooted insecurity. I've been there more times than I can count. Maybe it's the fear of failure, or the worry about what others will think. Or maybe is that inner voice that keeps whispering, "Are you sure you're good enough?" For me, second guessing showed up most in moments where I was trying to be perfect. The perfect partner, the perfect creator, the perfect version of myself. I would make a choice and immediately start questioning every little detail. Did I say too much? Was I not clear enough? Should I have waited longer? What I learned painfully is that second guessing is often about control. We want to control the outcome, control how others see us, control the story before it even unfolds. But here's the truth. Life is messy, it's unpredictable, and no amount of second guessing can change the past or guarantee the future. What if, instead of beating yourself up for doubting, you leaned into the discomfort? What if you acknowledged that it's okay not to have all the answers right now? What if you gave yourself permission to be human, imperfect, evolving, and still worthy? Here's something I want you to hear. Your intuition, that quiet, subtle nudge inside, is stronger than your doubts. But it only speaks clearly when you stop drowning it out with fear and noise. So, how do you do that? Well, number one, pause and breathe. Exhale. When you catch yourself spiraling, take a moment. A deep breath reconnects you to the present, away from anxiety and what ifs. Number two, journal your thoughts. Write down what you're second guessing and why. Sometimes putting it on paper makes the fear less overwhelming and reveals the real source of your doubt. 3. Trust small steps. You don't need to get it perfect all at once. Commit to small actions and learn as you go. Growth happens in the messy middle. Number 4. Be your own witness. That right there. Speak to yourself like you would speak to a close friend. Would you harshly judge them or hold space with kindness and patience? Number 5. Celebrate your courage. Every time you make a choice despite the doubt, you're building your confidence muscle. Celebrate that win. I want you to know Second guessing isn't going to disappear overnight, but over time, with intention and self compassion, you can quiet that inner critic and learn to trust you. And I want you to remember this: you're not your doubt, you're the courageous soul daring to show up, make decisions, and grow. That alone is worthy of respect and love. If this talk touched something in you, take a moment right now to write one thing you've been second guessing lately and share it with me in the comments. Let's break the cycle together here in this safe space. And if you want to keep walking this journey with me, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our weekly soulful talks and reflections. Remember, trusting yourself is a practice, a daily choice, and I'm right here with you. This is Cinderoma, and you're watching Cinderoma Soul Speak. Thank you for listening.